left off, we got the app going and we were able to essentially get uh, a View Windows app up and running. That's where we last left off. And we'll continue on from this point now. We want to get View components. We did get a few errors. We did get the app, but we did get a few errors. So we will need to address that. In the meantime, I've been improving and learning about the streaming on Twitch and certain things I need to be better at. So bear with me. Just a second. Interesting. Okay. Uh, just a moment. I'm testing something real quick here. Oh, okay. In any case, it looks like I need to get an app to 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 have Twitch chat up and running. I thought I could just. I mean, I could just literally put the stream up. I'll keep it up in the other screen for now. All right, so let's see. What do we do here? Let's see. Let's run Electron. We know we got an error. This is the app. We're getting an error though. Actually, I remember it rendering elements. So something's not right. Something's not clear. It failed. Just a moment. Let's take a look. Interesting. Excuse me. Right away. Issues. Issues coming up. Let's take a look at. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, take a look at our package. You got to remember some things here. It might need to either build or be running in the background. I could be wrong. So our scripts here, dev. Okay, let's see if that's what it is. See if that's what is going on. So let's clear our terminal. We got a little bit less of a mess. And let's open a second split screen terminal. And let's see. Okay. Now let's try this. And that did it. Okay. That's much better. Okay. That being said, there are clearly, this is where we left off in. There's things missing here. It's rejecting some sort of probably course, some sort of a course type of security for browsers. Um, we'll need to figure this out. So might be something to do with our index.html file. We will we'll get to the bottom of it. So just a moment. Oh yeah, let's put some music on. I've lost my other monitor and I need it. Okay, it's back. All right. So so our app's running. We need to now try to understand why is that back there? Oh yeah, of course. I'm retarded. Of course it's back there. Um let's take a look. Let's see what the electron uh, let's see what they start out with on their site. Let's take a look at the documentation here. So I'm interested in their HTML file actually. Yeah, where's the HTML file? Come on. Okay, here we go. I'm interested in this right here. You see, content security policy and all this nonsense and whatnot. That might be why we're getting an error. We have to maybe try to see. Let's let's go over to the index.html file. Oh boy. Ay ay ay. I see. Ooh, it's already there. Yeesh. Yeah, not good. I was hoping that was it. Don't really know what's causing it. Now we're gonna have to dig deep. All right. Let's take a look here first. Refuse to apply inline style because it violates directive or announce it is required. Oh, style SRC was not explicitly set to default SRC. It used as a fallback. Okay. Why is this thing just copy? Okay, here we go. Now we have to Google the error, guys. That's as we go along in the channel, maybe we'll not maybe, eventually we'll work on a tool and dig into, because I haven't done this yet, and dig into like replacing Google and searching through Google with AI. So we'll we'll go get we'll go learn about that eventually. Not at this moment, but um Electron refused to reply in lifestyle. Need to need to need that there. Yes. So talk to me. What's going on here? I found the answer to this. It seems that Webpack uses a default content security button for developer mode, which can be overridden in the package.json. Taken from Webpack. By setting dev content JSON, I can set my own content policy. Where? Oh, inside of main config. This could be a hairball, right? Like Webpack and shit with that. Like I honestly, my brain, I have refused to really delve into that. I feel like it's not it's not exciting work. Where exactly did this gentleman put this? This man has Webpack stuff in his package, that JSON file. Um. Okay. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Um. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. We need to rebuild more than likely. It's confirmed that that worked. You know what? It's. I'm glad I saw this. It turns out I don't think it's an Electron thing. There's something not right with. There's something not right with this. I'll show you in just a second here. Should be empty. Okay, cool. Uh, let's run this again. Let's take a look. This thing is refusing. Oops. Son of a gun. It's the app. It's not even Electron or anything. It's the app. I don't know why. It's so odd. I wonder what that's all about. Hmm. Okay. Let's take a look at the Vite boilerplate and try to get to the bottom of it. View. I guess this will be it. Oh boy. Excuse me. Man, we already have that. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is rough. Okay. Gotta keep we have to keep searching that error, unfortunately. 127 5173. No choice here, unfortunately. I hate this stuff. I mean, I wanted to just get going on view, but here we are. TypeScript. I, we using? I don't remember initiating this project using TypeScript, but it's trying to load a TypeScript file. Either the unsafe inline is required to enable inline execution, note also that status receives. You son of a gun, man. Um, whoa, lordy lord. Honestly, in all my years, I've never seen this error before. Never seen this before. Is it because of this shit? It is. What in the fucking hell? But that's coming from um from Electron, isn't it? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. We'll keep that off for now. We'll keep that off for now. But I'll have to do some research. That way, the stream isn't fucking boring. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry for profanity. Um. In any case, let's see what the app looks like. We run Electron, and well, at the very least, it's up and it's working as expected, which is um, which is cool. It's what I wanted, what I expected. All right, so being that we will be. Let me see something real quick. So if I take this off here, let me move it. Oh wow, cool, awesome, yeah, excellent. All right, so really, it's a simple thing we want to do. I believe you want to set the background. Actually, I want to make it borderless first and foremost. This thing should not have many components. The app should be borderless. It should be what's it called? Chromeless, I believe. So let's see. Electron app, Windows Electron app, Chromeless. This is gonna be rough. I've never dabbled with this, so I'm I'm as clueless as the next man. The browser window module is the foundation of your Electron application, and it exposes many APIs that can change the look and behavior of your browser windows. In this tutorial, we will be going over the various use cases for Windows customization on Mac OS. Okay. Create A frameless Windows. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Bro, if this is that simple, what a win. For the first time in this endeavor since I started streaming. No, it can't possibly be that easy. Um, so is it main that yeah, I believe so. It's here, isn't it? Let's take a look at the documentation. Browser window from Electron. Yes, sir. Okay. New browser window. So whatever we're declaring new browser window here, we're setting it a property of frame equals false. So presumably this will take care of it. I wonder if we need to rebuild. Let's take a look at our. We may need to rebuild. Let's close this. Um, whoops. I just lost my code editor. Bear with me here. What's that all about? Okay. And guys, guess what? It worked. Oh, what the? Sorry. Pull the wrong browser in. Just a moment. Guys, it worked. It freaking worked. That's a display fusion. Oh shoot. Well, there's an issue here. Unfortunately, manipulating the damn window is painful. Due to the fact that I can't grab it. We'll see what we do. Alternatively, we could also make the entire uh app green, right? And then use OBS to somehow mask the green away, therefore making it transparent, which is kind of what we want. So, I mean, we could sample that right now real quick. Um, just a moment. Found this monitor here. Monitor. All right. For the sake of being able to manipulate this damn window, I'm going to enable the. I'm going to enable it. Because, well, I need it. All right. So let's also make it smaller. It's a bit too big. We don't care for it to be that big. I'm gonna leave it back there in the background. We don't really need to see it. I don't know if you guys can see the window through my editor, but I can. Um, I'll pull it up every so often so you guys can take a look. But hopefully we can just see it right through the window. So like I can. There it is right there. It's back there. Right. Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, for starters, we don't need that boilerplate stuff we have here. We're rendering a logo. We don't need that. We're rendering a message, a component. Um, we can just uncomment it. Matter of fact, what the hell am I doing? I mean, I could delete it, but what I mean is, I need to just uncomment everything except router view. What is router view? What are? I understand. Oh, okay. Well, we'll need to uncomment that too. And screw it. I need it later. What? Done. Oh, I understand. It's upset because I deleted everything. It's cool. We're gonna add something anyway. So now, what we want, um, well, these tiles are mostly trash. Since this is the since this is the parent component, we could just go background. Literally, just uh, we could just do that, and theoretically, I mean that maybe is it because there's nothing loading? Because we've loaded nothing. But oh, it's scoped, so more than likely the styles are not applying, and the app is reflecting. I don't know if you can see it, but the app is green, which is what we want. So now, let's just render a few like text bubbles. Like let's draw some shit real quick. So let's call it conversation combo. Honestly, it's a one-way conversation, so there's no real conversation. It's just a guy speaking to himself. So, hmm, we'll call it speech, and we'll call each sent we'll call each sentence sentence. This is the first message. I'm not sure what's going on here. Did I? Oh, I've actually not familiarized. Not. I mean, I'm familiarized, but I've actually not much. Don't have much experience using the latest version of Vue. Been using Vue 2 a lot, and previously React. But that was eons ago with React, and so if you're familiar with Vue 3, please pardon me as I'm still coming to grips with how to best use it. So I guess that's why this and we're doing this these streams and stuff like that. It's just to get to dabble with it. Maybe um, inspire each other, inspire myself, inspire you, inspire others uh, to dabble. All right. So we've got our app should have some messages. It does. There's a conversation. Let's render some. Let's take a look. Let's get fancy. Let's get fancy. Please bear with me. Hold on. What what happened to my dang code editor? Oh man. I'm sorry. I have so many windows open over three monitors. It's insane. And one of my monitors keeps stealing my windows. All right, so we have the our app is up. We have the thing now. The easy part. Let's get some styles. Let's style this shit up real quick, and I hope this works. Let me see something real quick. Test. It doesn't work, so we need to get SAS going within. Yeah. So if you take a look at our app, it'll tell you what's going on. So I'm trying to use a flavor of CSS, right, or a preprocessor, and it's not installed. Uh, should be a simple fix. We need to open another terminal so we don't have to quit one of the current ones. Okay, so it should be npm install like this. I think is that it? It is, yes. All right, and now might need to rebuild. Maybe I'm not sure. And we're up and running. We're up and running now again. But for some reason, oh, it's because it's not message. It's called sentence. Yes, it is working as expected. Cool. Coolio. And so let's do some research. What do we want to do? Uh, text message or speech bubble images. All right. Could do something like that. Excuse me. We could do something like that. Although, because of the size, it had to be dynamic height wise because the message might change, right? I may type something that's long. I may type something that's short, and it's so cartoony. What does Android? Uh, what does that look like? I don't really know. Oh yes, that's right. Well, it's very. Wait, isn't this iOS? It is. iOS keeps it really simple. Excuse me. I guess that's not bad. The whole blue and green bubble nonsense. Let's go with pink, just to spite Apple. Nah, actually, I might just go with white. We'll need to do like a drop shadow. Uh, I do wonder if it needs to be flat or 3D. Let's see here. Speech bubble iOS. Okay. Hmm. Let's take a look at WhatsApp. Oh, see this. This speaks to me a little bit, just because it's raised a little bit, and I'd imagine that because we're overlaying this stuff over stuff, it can't just be flat. So we'll do something like this where it's white and we add a little bit of a drop shadow. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I need to do something about that. I need to like figure out a way to like quickly mute my mic before I cough or something. All right. Guys, this is the easy part, to be honest with you. This is kind of what I wanted to get to this part, because this is a piece of cake. This is the part where honestly I yeah, let's see. What's doing that? Where are these styles coming from? Just curious. Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's do it. Each sentence, uh, does it have a border? No border, but rounded corners. Okay. So each sentence will have a background white, border radius something like, I don't know, 8 pixels. I'm not sure if pixels are the right measurement. If not, then we'll have to come back to it. That's too extreme. I don't like that. If you can see, I can't. I kind of don't like that. Let's add some margin. No, no, I'm sorry. I meant 5. Not really. Let's go with 10. Yeah, that works. And then of course we need some padding. All right, so it's looking a lot. It's already looking like chat messages, guys. Bear with me. Take a look. It's kind of already looking like a little bit of a quick message from a friend or something. Um, Box, shadow. Actually, this goes up here. Two px. Just a test. I think I might have missed it. So there's our shadow. That's what you see behind there. But let me see something. Yes. Okay. Do we want it to be? We want it to be centered. I'm guessing. In this situation, theoretically speaking, the light is on the left hand side, and thus the shadow is on the right. So x y, we need to put, excuse me, x zero. That should put the shadow in the center, and it did. Um, but how do you? Ah, see what they did here is interesting. Uh, they gave it. Yeah, I feel like the distance of the shadow being too far is a bit gaudy. So let's not do that. I was considering it, but think uh thinking it over, it does feel a bit gaudy to do that. If you look here, I think the prettiest ones, the ones I like the best are, let's see, these ones here. I'm really liking the aesthetics here of these ones. They seem really nifty. So um the shadow is a bit to the right. It's a bit more. Let's use a. Let's do some. Let's use a different bit of transparency or opacity rather. So we'll set it to zero. Sorry, to black, but we'll play around with the opacity so we can get a more. You'll see. We'll get more gradual, smoother shadow. We'll use more pixels for the spreading of the shadow. That's better. Let me see something real quick. Yeah. Although this is too much, we'll need to drop it down to 6. We'll need to also make sure that this is like, I think that'll be a little darker now. Yeah, that's darker. Too dark. I think that pretty much does it. What do you guys think? Thoughts? I wonder what happens if we add. Is there a shadow on this object I've just created? No shadow. Um, can we generate one though? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. I like that. That works. So all we need to do now is make this shape into a triangle. And oh, this is tough. This is tough. This is gonna be an issue. See here, there's gonna be a shadow issue here. The shadow, we need to X. mm, Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. Although I might be able to fool people. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but you can kind of see that there's a line there. I need to drop this to 4. I need to keep this at 4. This should get rid of the line. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. That's better. Although it's darker because we've made the let's lighten this a bit. Maybe we'll fool the user. User can't will be none the wiser. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now we'll just have to position it and figure out a way to make a triangle out of this. We could of course just get an image and put it in there, but that goes against my religion. Yeah, you gotta draw a squiggly freaking line using CSS, and pretty sure there's a way to do that using inset border. Draw what I want to do. Let's see here. Draw a horn. Using We're gonna have to dive off the deep end here. Oh, that fin there. See, this is why I frequent CodePen a lot. There's a lot of creativity available here on CodePen. Everyone should be looking into CodePen on your free time if you want to like just laugh and um you'll notice that you'll find a lot of gems. A lot of gems. It's interesting. How did he do that indentation? Some sort of trickery going on here. Oh, interesting. I can't do that. I can't use that. Oops. This has to be Jim Carrey. Oh, so he's using like a huh? Box shadow. V min. Viewport minimum? Interesting. Yeah, I remember now. He's using a box shadow. That's the same color as the background. I don't think I can use that. I don't think I can use that. Come on, surely somebody. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Um, horn. The hell? What a horns? Okay, let me think here. Just a moment, please. I have to focus. Oh, we can use an entity. That might be the solution. An ASCII entity. We'll see. Let's see what we've got. Oh my lord. This list is ginormous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult. I mean, digging through this in such a massive list to find something we can use. I can literally just draw a triangle and call it a day. I'm just trying to be fancy and draw a curved triangle, sort of like a horn, kind of like what that is right there. Um, I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, it's rough. You know what could be the solution also is a sort of crescent moon. Damn, these bastards. They only have let's just go to triangle for now, guys. I'll figure something out in the meantime. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, okay, yeah. Arrow right. Yes. Okay. So just need this here. Huh? Bit large, no? Definitely a bit large. Needs to be something like this for the first one. So it needs to be something like, yeah, 5 pixels, 10 pixels. It also needs to be white, not green. Hey boys, there it is. There it is. Oh shoot! Unfortunately, there's an issue. The drop shadow. To remove it. Had to remove it. Now, suppose one of these messages is as long as AF. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it could be better, but this gets the point across. And now, I want to demo something maybe before calling it quits for the night. I'm gonna take this into OBS and add it as a source and see if maybe the messages show up on screen with a transparent background. Let me see something real quick. Is that even necessary? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's absolutely necessary. It ain't working. Yeah, can't work. It was worth a shot. What I did was I put the background transparent to see if maybe Windows would respect it, but it didn't. So let's see here. Let's bring this up. Let's see if we can Damn, this one. How the hell do we? Just a moment. Uh, I may not be able to. I may fail at this right now. I'm not uh good at like OBS. I'm learning how to use it. Um, so we'll see if I can make it happen really quickly. If not, I'll do the research and come back with an answer for you guys. But so far, so good. The idea being that I'll render these text boxes right here next to my next to my the camera feed, so they could look like I'm speaking, and I'll type some messages in Espanol for audience for other audiences. So we'll type stuff like, hola amigo, bienvenido. And we'll do stuff like that, and it'll look like I'm you won't see the green. The green should be transparent, and we'll get rid of the chrome that we see here, the window chrome. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of this icon from Display Fusion. That's gonna be an issue. I gotta see. Uh, maybe turn off Display Fusion. I can't do that either. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what OBS says real quick. Matter of fact, let's see what the hell the internet says. OBS make the green background transparent. Yeah. Game capture source. That's interesting. Game capture source. I wonder. Window capture. Let's see. Window capture. I wish I could share. There's this I there's this screen inside OBS. That's what I'm doing. So I'm creating a source. It's if anyone's ever used OBS, it's OBS is just like basically a streaming software. It lets you grab your camera feed, your browser, your screen, and stack the images on top of each other. So what I have here is, let's call it the chat box. Excuse me. Okay, this is the name, and the now it's asking me to pick a window. Uh, no. Why is it only giving me the option to pick one? Huh. Yeah, not sure. No other option. Let's let's cancel that. Let's give it another shot with maybe another source. Game capture, perhaps? I think I have it. Okay, so I used game capture, and when you come here, you can select capture specific window, and I want to grab that. Son, you bugging, you killing me. Allow transparency, man. Screw that, bro. I'm just gonna try it, even though it said it can't do it. If the stream crashes, you know what happened. I don't know what happened. Let's see. It didn't work, guys. Didn't work, so we'll have to delete it. Let's try. Let's uh, let's try game capture, like it said, or window capture. It mentioned window capture. It mentioned display capture. Okay. Oh, see, that's the thing. Window capture captures an entire friggin' screen. I don't want that. Although, if push comes to shove, that's what I'll have to do. Um, if I find no solution, bear with me. Um, so window capture, window capture again. Yeah, that's not working. Window capture's not working. Well, I'll have to come back to this. In any case, we successfully created a dummy version of what we want. Next up, next up, what do we got next? Right. So right now, why is the color white? I must have typed color or something instead of a background. You know, like I said, we have the chat boxes. Next up, we'll make it components. What that does is basically we'll make it into, think of it as a person, or think of the component as like a type of tree, and making it into a component will allow us to reuse it and replant a lot of those trees without having to like write like 50 different messages like you see here, where if I want to render more of them, I have to copy and paste literally more of them. I could literally make it into a component and then uh, figure out a way to send a message to the app and then have the app render these messages as I type them in. And it'll look like I'm talking to you via text message on the screen, provided I figure out this transparency issue. In any case, guys, I want to thank you for watching the stream and putting up with any inefficiencies. I'm learning. We'll get there soon enough. Thank you and have a good night.